welcome to Vlogtober day number 29. You guys, there's 2 more days left in Vlogtober and then it is over. Like, what? All right, and then we're already in November. That is just so unbelievable to me. So today I have done nothing. It is Saturday. I have been relaxing all day. I literally woke up around, I woke up at 7. Angelina had to go to work. So I woke up around 7:30 to help her with her hair so she could get to work by 8. Went right back to sleep. I stayed up watching like all night and all morning. And my husband and I went to bed probably around 4. We were watching a Netflix series called The Watcher. And it's like a very suspense-filled show. And so I just couldn't stop until I knew what happened. And then just to get to the end and find out what happened, I'm not going to spoil it for some of you who have not watched it yet. But if you have not watched The Watcher on Netflix, go ahead and take the time to watch that this weekend. It took us, I think we started watching it maybe around 11 and we finished it at like 4 or something like that. Go ahead and give that a watch because it's a pretty good movie. So anyway, I was very, very sleepy this morning, of course. So I got up early enough to do Angelina's hair so she could be ready for work at 8. And then went back to sleep and woke back up. I literally took a shower and put on my comfortable lounger because it is rainy outside, as you guys saw, and it is just nice and cool in my house. My house feels good. It smells good, nice and clean. That's why it's good to clean like on a regular basis. Just keep it up so that when these comfortable days come, you're not busy trying to clean your house on your off days and things like that. So okay, everybody, so had to change something. Angelina was calling while I was in the middle of recording. She's supposed to get off at 4 because it's a rainy day. There's nothing going on. They were like, well, you can get off a little bit early. So she just called and said, Mom, you can pick me up. I'm ready early. So anyway, I'm leaving to go pick her up. Thank goodness she's not far from us. So I'm going to pick her up. And while I'm there, I think I'm going to get me, I love their Diet Arnold Palmer at Chick-fil-A. If you haven't had that, it is an unsweet tea with their diet lemonade. It is so yummy. Now, their diet lemonade does have Splenda in it, which has maltodextrose in it. So you may not want that, but it is a great alternative. It's a good alternative if you don't want all of the sugar, okay? So just putting that out there. I'm learning more and more and more, so I want to share that with you. But I do love their Arnold Palmer, their Diet Arnold Palmer. So I'm going to pick her up and I am going to get me that. You know, you can also order those by the gallon. I would usually just order the unsweet tea and the diet lemonade separately so that I could make the Arnold Palmer, but you can actually just buy a jug of the Arnold Palmer any way you like it. Sweet, unsweet, they'll make it for you. That's one reason I love Chick-fil-A. So anyway, I'm going to pick her up and then I'm going to go home. I was getting ready to share with you guys. I have a few things in my refrigerator that I really need to cook up. So if I feel like it, I always plan these things and sometimes I don't get to play it out all the way. But I'm going to try to, well, if I feel like it, because I'm supposed to be relaxing today. I started making some mashed potatoes. I have these little baby potatoes that are getting ready to start going bad, so I'm gonna cook those up because I don't want them to go bad. And I'm gonna try to make this a habit of using everything that I have in my refrigerator before I go out and buy something else. Eating up all of my leftovers, using the food that we have in there. So that's that's one thing I want to do. If I don't do that today, I'm definitely going to be doing it tomorrow for dinner. I know we're going to church tomorrow, so if I get home early enough, that's my plan. That's what I want to do. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, I'm here picking up Angelina, and then I'm going to order my drink, and I may just go ahead and order a gallon of that. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys back at the house. All right, everybody, so I've got the little bitty potatoes going so that I can make some smashed potatoes. Right now, I'm going to preheat my oven for 420. I'm going to preheat my oven now for 425 degrees so that it will be ready to go when the potatoes are ready. These have about another 3 minutes or so. They're really, really small potatoes, so they don't really need that long. So I'm going to let them cook for probably about, I think this is right at 7 minutes or so, 7 to 8 minutes. So I'm gonna let them go another 3 minutes, and then I'm gonna take them out and then make a delicious garlic butter sauce And yeah, smash those up and put them in the oven and let them cook till they're nice and crispy. My potatoes are out of the water. They are done boiling. So now I have about a half a stick of butter right here. You guys, I am truly eyeballing this, okay? I've seen this done on several little videos, social media videos. So I said I wanted to give it a try because they're always like really crispy and we're potato lovers here in this house. So I thought it'd be something that the family would definitely enjoy. So again, I'm gonna put half a stick of butter in here and I'm going to melt that down in the microwave. All right, so to our butter, we've already got our garlic in there. Now I'm gonna add some oregano. I'm gonna add a little bit of thyme, just a little too much, that's a little more than what I want. A little bit of thyme. I'm gonna add some onion powder. I'm gonna add a little bit of red pepper flakes. And pepper. All right, and we're gonna give that a mix. Before I forget, EVOO. All right, and there you have it. Now we're gonna add our potatoes to the bowl. And then we're gonna drizzle all of this goodness all over the potatoes. All right, and from there, we'll give them a toss. Now we've got the seasoning all on the potatoes. Now go ahead and hit them with a little salt. And give it a stir. All right, and these smell so good. So now that's all done. Let's put them on the baking sheet. Remember, we've got our oven already preheated to 425 degrees. Add our potatoes on. And see, I'm just putting on the potatoes. I'm being sure not to put on all of the sauce because it's already covered the potatoes, but we're going to baste all of this sauce on the potatoes after they are smashed. All right, so make sure you have your potatoes spread out all over the baking sheet. Give them enough room. And from here, we'll let the smashing begin. All right, there we go. Okay, potatoes are smashed. This is the last batch that I am making tonight. And they look fantabulous. So guys, let me show you this little trick that I learned. I don't remember where I got this from, but get a cup that's about a little bit wider than the cookie. And if you just, this is just if you want a perfectly round cookie. You put the cup over the cookie like this, and while it's still hot, and go around just like this. And this will make your cookie perfectly round. Like that. Isn't that neat? Let's do another one that's maybe it's not so perfectly round. This. Oh, perfectly round cookie. See? I think that is so neat. And you know, you may get some cookies that are already round, but these are just for those that maybe are a little bit lopsided and you want them to be more rounder. But the key is to do this while the cookie is nice and hot to help shape it to be nice and round. All right, and these cookies are ready to go. So I have some more dough over here. And so what I did was I took the dough out of my mixer bowl, and I have some wax paper here. I've just formed a little log right here, and I'm just going to roll this up because I don't want to bake anymore. So I'm going to roll this up just like this. And then I'm going to put this in a freezer bag. So then when I'm ready for it, it's kind of like, you know, the cookies that we get where all you do is cut it. So when I'm ready for this, I'll just take it out of the paper and then just cut the cookies to size and then place it on the baking sheet. So really convenient little tip. If you have cookie dough left over, I have made this batch right here, and then I have that batch over there. That's enough. That's enough for us. All right, so let me go ahead and put this in the sandwich bag. And when these cookies over here cool, I'm going to put them over here, and we're going to be done.
Now we'll pick up right here. It's at the 7th verse. It says, a woman of Samaria came to draw water. Jesus said to her, give me drink. For his disciples had gone away into the city to buy food. And then the woman of Samaria said to him, how is it that you, being a Jew, ask? And sometime before I go any further, sometime in order to get your miracle, God will get you by yourself. Yes, sir. You go into one place for one intention, but God have you on his mind. And I can park right there and say, if you here today, God had you on his mind.
Amen.
Yeah. He had you on his mind because he let you know, he let us know that you're about to have an encounter that's worth having. Yes, sir. And so not only did God, through his son, allow this divine in nature appointment, this divine setup.
One thing that's interesting too